Hey all you beautiful peoples, I'm Anamonka Clendora, and I just got back from Indiana WeebCon. It was my first time going to WeebCon. Usually WeebCon is hosted in Texas, but for this year they decided to have it here in Indiana. I guess there were some from what information I could gather, from what little information I could gather while I was there, it seems like the main reason for them coming to Indiana is to get backing, like funding to keep the convention going each year, and so they were meeting with potential investors here in Indiana. So that could mean that it's going to, kind of go back and forth. Like, it'll be in Texas one year, and then the next year it'll be in Indiana, and it'll just continue to go back and forth each year. So that could be the case, or they could just say, no, this was a one-time thing, and we're only going to be doing this in Texas again after this. Or they could say, we're completely moving to Indiana and having it happen every year in Indiana from now on. I don't know exactly what the future is going to hold, in terms of how this is going to be handled from here on out, but we will see. But the convention itself, to just briefly talk about what I thought of it, it was cozy. It was a cozy little convention. By the time this goes up, you guys will already see. You guys will have already seen three other videos uploaded to my channel, and one of them is just a short that shows you how there was so much space. It didn't feel claustrophobic. Like, I could actually take two steps without bumping into someone. Indiana Comic Con and Indiana Pop Con are both so crowded all the time that it is so difficult to walk from one place to another, because you are constantly trying to walk around people. And I did not have that problem here. This was a much smaller convention. It might have been slightly bigger than Anime Crossroads. I've been to Anime Crossroads a few times, and that's probably the smallest convention I've ever gone to. But this would probably be just a little bit larger than that, but still on the smaller end. But it was still nice. It was still very nice. So I enjoyed my time there. I left early. I left early. It's currently Saturday. It is currently Saturday, and I left early. Normally I'll stay till late on Saturday. I left after almost 4 hours of being there, simply because I had seen everything. There wasn't really that many events happening, and once I had met the celebrities that I wanted to meet, and talked to them and bought the merch that I wanted, there was nothing else for me to see. So but it was still good. I still enjoyed it. I still had a lot of fun there. But I'm here to talk about what I got while I was there. So we're going to start with this. It is a Kafka body pillowcase. I have a few different body pillowcases of different anime characters. Honestly, a lot of them I've kept in the case. Casing because I have my favorites that I use. I have 3 body pillows of various sizes. They're very comfy. They are ridiculously comfy. And I'm not going to show you like what I'm covering with this hand because it shows like what's on both sides, and the back side is very not safe for work. So I am not going to show that. I am not going to show that here on the video. But I also got 2 posters. One of Shion and Rimuru from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and the other is of Marin Kitagawa in various cosplays. This is so cool. This is ridiculously awesome. So let's see. We've got Cammy, we've got Dark Magician Girl, we've got Spider-Gwen, we've got Chun-Li, we've got Sailor Moon, we've got Misty, we've got Bulma, we've got the OG Marin with like her maid cosplay and her succubus cosplay. We've got a cowgirl. We've got a cow bikini cosplay. We've got your Forger, and we've got Hestia. That's so cool. And I 100% I can see Marin Kitagawa dressing up as any one of these characters. I can absolutely see her dressing up as any of these characters. That is absolutely amazing. I love that. This might be my favorite poster I've ever gotten of Marin Kitagawa. I think this is my favorite one I've ever gotten of her. I have a few posters of her. I mean, she is my number 1 waifu. Like, I absolutely adore Marin Kitagawa. She is my number 1 waifu for laifu. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about dedicating one of my walls to just having posters of Marin, just having all of my posters of Marin. But I have to decide whether or not I want to frame the photo, whether or not I want to frame the pictures before hanging them up. So, anyway. Next, so I've got a goodie bag. I've got some food to try. This was the badge that we get. This was the badge that I got. It was a 3-day. It was a 3-day. It was a 3-day badge. And yeah, it was based on solo leveling. That is really cool. That is probably like the coolest looking badge I've got. That's probably like the coolest looking badge I've ever received for a convention. Like, that is actually awesome. I'm 100% going to hang on to this. Because that is really cool. And then we also got, I was also given this. I believe that's the symbol for what's it called? The Pussycats Guild, or whatever it was. The guild that I only just recently finished watching Solo Leveling Season 2, and I don't remember most of the characters' names. The guy who can transform into a beast. Like, he runs a guild. He runs his own guild. That I think this is their symbol. But yeah, it's just just something that you can put onto a vest. It's just something that you can sew onto a vest. So that's cool. And I was given these trading cards. There was a woman dressed as a girl dressed as Tsunade from Naruto. I got a picture from her, and I got a picture with her, and she gave me some Naruto cards. So I'm just gonna open up these and see what we have. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see who we got. Robbie. Sasuke. Oh, that's Tsunada's assistant. Rock Lee. Oh, that's the Chunin exam's first exam guy. Frog. Chief Toad. Nice. Naruto. Nice. Naruto's mentor. Nice. Cool. Kakashi's dog. And Neji. Okay. And that's it. Alright, not bad. Would have liked to have seen Hinata in there, but whatever. And then I also got this. I got a new wallet. And this is... Oh, God. I just had her name in my head. What was her name? Was it Ellen? Is that her name? Ellen Jo. Yes, Ellen Jo. That's nice. So four slots. 5 for one for the one for my ID, and then 2 slots there for cash, so I can separate like my big bills from my small bills, and then it has, boom, it has that. So no matter how full it gets, I can continue to close it. That's awesome. It's like there were a lot of wallets to choose from, but a lot of them didn't have this extra piece. And I've had wallets like that, and once they get full, it's impossible to close them. They want to stay like that far open once they get too full, and it's like no, I need that. I need this extra bit to make sure that it actually stays closed. So that's great. That's great because I've been using one of these. Which, it's fine. Which this is fine when like going to a convention. Because like I only need my ID, my card, and some cash. When it comes to a convention, I just need those 3 things. I only need those 3 things. That's it. Like anything else can stay. Anything else can stay at home. It's not necessary to have at a convention. But this thing is not that great at holding a ton of cards. It is frustrating to have to fish around in this thing trying to get different cards out, and unfortunately, my old wallet, which I love, it's a Legend of Zelda wallet. I love the way it looks. It is not very good. It's not very good at holding everything it needs to hold anymore, because it has run its course. It's worn down. So I needed a new one. So I'm glad that I have this. It's a bit bulkier than the one I used to carry, than the Zelda one. Like you can see the difference. So it's a bit taller and quite a bit wider than the Zelda one, but it's still a good wallet. And I do love the fact that it has that separator inside, so I can separate my big bills from my small bills. That's great. I do love that. So, next is food. I got some food while I was there. I already tried some of this. I couldn't help myself. Peanut butter fudge. That is real good. Save the rest for later. I need to try both of these. Baked wheat cake, chocolate flavor, and sweetbread, blueberry flavor. These both look delicious. So I'm going to try the chocolate one first, since I just had a bite of peanut butter fudge. I could use a bite of chocolate right now. Look at that. Look at the way that looks. That looks so appetizing. That is good. It's like it's just the right amount of chocolate to not overwhelm to not completely overwhelm the taste of the bread itself, which is very fluffy and just melts in your mouth. That is good. All right. Next up, blueberry flavored sweetbread. Oh, that smells amazing. That smells amazing. Hopefully it tastes as good as it smells. Oh my god. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that tastes incredible. That tastes like when you eat a blueberry, when you eat a blueberry muffin and you eat a blueberry muffin. Like I usually start at the bottom of a blueberry muffin, work my way up towards the top. And because the top is the best part of the muffin. The top is the best. The top of it is the best part. So when there's nothing but the top left, when there's nothing but the top left, and that one just has like that the part has like the most flavor, that just dissolves in your mouth. And just the texture is so good. This texture is so good. This tastes like eating the top of a muffin. Just the top. This whole thing just tastes like eating the top of the muffin. Mm. Mm. That is so good. Oh, I'm 100% gonna finish all of those. All that stuff later. Mm. And now, the last thing. I got a handmade mystery box. Lord of the Rings mystery box. This was handmade. This box was handmade. That is so cool. That is seriously super cool. And everything in it, from what I was told, everything in it is handmade, and there are supposed to be 8 different items handmade items in this. And everything in it is supposed to be on theme with the box. So it's all supposed to be like Lord of the Rings themed stuff. So it flips open, it doesn't lift open. Got a little keychain. That's a cool design. That's cool. Forget. Oh man, it's been a while since I've read the books. I forget what this symbol is. You guys can let me know in the comments below. Remind me what this symbol is for. It's been a while since I've read the books. Oh god, when was the last time I actually read the books? I want to say it was at the start of the pandemic when I read Lord of the Rings again. Yeah, it was at the start of the pandemic. So, God, it's been like almost 5.5 years since the last time I read any of the books. Oh, these are all... Oh, all 6 of these are... All 6 of these are, drink holders. Drink coasters. Wait. Wait. Hold on. No. No. Yo! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that is so cool! Oh, I'm gonna take a picture of that with my phone real quick. Since I can't hold all of them up at the same time, I'm gonna take a photo with my phone. There we go. So it's 6 coasters. It's 6 coasters that, when put together, make the map of Middle-earth. That is so cool! That's so cool. These 6 coasters is a puzzle. That's so creative. That is so interesting and creative. I love that. I'm probably not going to use any of these because I don't really drink. I don't really drink my drinks from like glasses. Like I have a few glasses. Like I've got this one. How stark. And I've got this one, a chalice. Which that's the actual size of the size of the actual cup. So, it's tiny. But it's more for decoration than anything. And then I've got this. My Wild Bills. Mug. Which I take to conventions because, you know, if you take this there, you can spend $10 to get free refills for the whole weekend. You do have to pay for the cup though. But once you've bought the cup, then yeah, you can just continuously refill it for free throughout the whole weekend. Yeah, that's basically it. That's what I've got as far as like cups, and I don't use those very often. Like I think this is the Wild Bills one is the only one I actually end up using, and that's around convention time. I don't really use it any other time other than that. And so they just collect dust, and then every once in a while I'll take them down and I'll wash them and rinse them out. But yeah, I mostly just drink water bottles, and it's like I don't need a coaster for a water bottle because I've got the lid. So I'm probably never gonna use these. Maybe I can give them to my my brothers-in-law and my father. They also love the Lord of the Rings franchise, so they would probably appreciate. They would probably appreciate the gesture. All right. All right. So, there we go. That's everything. That's everything that I got at the that's everything I got at the convention. This was it was a really fun convention. I had a great time. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the other videos that have come out throughout the course of this week. We will be back to doing we will be back to doing pretty much exclusively streams each day starting next week. I am currently in the process of getting a different job, so the schedule might change again soon. I don't know. I'll let you guys know what ends up happening. But in any case, that's gonna do it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Oh, it's so good.